G'day everyone. I'm going to demo how we're using AI throughout our products, starting with our homepage. Ledge organizes your workflows by function. Payment reconciliation, GL posting, account reconciliation, and audit management are all aligned to how your team operates. Let's walk through what a typical day looks like using Ledge. Reviewing yesterday's activity, resolving exceptions, and posting to the ERP. This isn't just about month end. It's how teams stay on top of their work every single day. Ledge follows a continuous accounting model. Transactions are ingested, reconciled, and recorded daily, so your team is always just a click away from close. And because every task is tracked, assigned, and resolved in real time, nothing will slip through the cracks. You'll see that reflected here in the month-to-date open tasks graph. Every morning, your team receives this AI-generated daily operational summary, covers what was reconciled, what's ready to post, and which items require your attention. This replaces the need for morning status meetings or manual checklists. Next, we'll start with this Braintree flow. Here, I'm going to click on the Wells Fargo collection via Braintree to take me to a recent settlement. We call this our payment story. It links every collection event to its final bank settlement. This one's fully reconciled by our automation, so no manual intervention is required. Now, let's look at a more complex ACH transaction from an enterprise customer. This payment covered multiple open invoices. Ledge matched the payment across invoices using our adaptive matching engine, factoring in amount, timing, references, customer data, and even partial payments to reflect how your business actually collects cash, without the manual cleanup across bank portals and spreadsheets. Now, we're moving into GL posting. Ledge applied the payment to the relevant open invoices, clearing the AR and closing those invoices. Whenever you see this little star, it indicates AI assistance. The system applied this payment automatically using the adaptive matching engine. Here's another payment. Remittance wasn't available at posting, so Ledger's AI bookkeeper requested it from the customer. Once received, it finalized the cash application and submitted it for user approval, all automatically. Now, let's move on to exceptions. These are transactions we couldn't record due to missing information. Here's one that came in without a department code. The AI already flags the reason this transaction didn't record. In this instance, a missing department assignment, and prompts you to resolve it. Here, I'll let our AI bookkeeper know the department is marketing. Now, I'm going to move on from our exceptions page to our GL posting, and you can see it's ready to post. With one click, we'll approve and sync all those records to the ERP. After posting, we can monitor all the posted records under the audit trail page to ensure full compliance. Period end, we move into the final step of payment reconciliation, account reconciliation. Because Ledge follows a continuous accounting model, there's far less to clean up at month end. Most of the work's already done. What's left are just a few approvals and adjustments, not a backlog of unresolved items. Ledge supports account reconciliations across all your accounts, spanning entities, currencies, undeposited funds, and clearing accounts. Wherever you see the star, the AI has already completed the reconciliation automatically. In this case, Ledger's AI created a journal entry adjustment and applied the payment automatically from the bank transaction. I'll review it to make sure that everything's correct and go ahead and post the adjustments to the ERP and approve the reconciliation for this account. The supporting reconciliation statements are embedded. Everything's available within the platform for internal review or in the audit trail and can also be exported if needed. We've now walked through the full workflow, matching, booking, applying, and resolving. And we've seen how Ledge doesn't just surface data, the AI acts on it. We've navigated back to the home page and you'll notice that the open task count has dropped. Ledge reflects your team's work in real time as reconciliations are completed and entries are posted. Ledge keeps financial records up to date in real time, reducing operational overhead and frees your team to focus on higher value work instead of manual cleanup, so your team is always just a click away from close. Thanks for taking the time to check it out.